Welcome to part 2 of my patch campaign. We are now into patch number 2. Now you may say, oh, what happened to patch 1.5? But it was such a small change, according to CA, just to improve the frame rates on the campaign screen, that I didn't think it was worthwhile. But here we are, and so let's just load up the campaign. Now, just a quick note while it's loading up. As you saw at the beginning of the video, I'm actually displaying the pre-patch frame rate. That's the frames I was getting prior to the patch, and then what I'm getting now on the current patch. So there has been an improvement on the average average frame rate, which is what CA says is important. Now, I've said before that the recording software that I run in the background does take up a little bit of processing power, and I thought, just for your delectation, I would run a quick test. Now, as you may not remember, the average frames per second was 27 with patch 2. I then started up the recording software and ran the benchmark test again, and my average frame rate was 9.8. So it's quite a significant hit on the system in certain areas. A little bit of a pause, here we go. Okay, now if I remember correctly, we'd just, let's click on him, promote it, giving him a new skill. We've just taken Velathri. Ariminum is my next stop, I believe. Let's just see if I can. Yes, I've got access to a new general. Still got this one at the south here. I'm going to change his stance in a second. But these are the... I mean, I don't know whether it's something I'm missing again, but if we go on to the faction screen here, let's see, this guy is Quintus Cornelius Bassus. And as you can see, well, I don't know where you can see any information on any of these people. So anyway, so it's just a potluck really. So let's recruit him anyway, and we'll have him as cavalry.
Ready for orders.
We'll put him into Rome.
Rome needs good fighters.
Okay, that's good enough. Okay, now there's something down here you will see which is new, and this actually gives you an indication of how many turns left to learn the skill you've got highlighted. And when it first started coming up, because once you've fully learned a skill, and we'll see that in a minute, it's got an exclamation mark. I found it a little bit distracting. I didn't like it, but I'm kind of used to it now, but I'm not keen on it, I'll have to say. Okay, so we've got this general building up. Now, it's probably going to take me several years with the way they've got the distances, and it's a turn a year to get round to the other side. There might be a time for a battle even, so anyway.
Put your backs into it, you men! We must rest a while.
So it's going to take another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 turns before it reaches there. So it's going to take 5 years for them to get round Italy. Now I did try to promise to myself that I wasn't going to make any more disparaging remarks about the design decisions made by CA. Look at that, he's obviously found a little shortcut, not using the roads. But it's difficult sometimes, I must admit, and you'll have to forgive me. I could do double time, but if I get attacked that might not be very good, and it probably only get me a little bit further. Anyway, so 694, is there anything I can do anywhere? Now I could expand the city, Velafri, but the problem is I don't have the money then to actually put any building infrastructure down, which means I'll end up with slums, and I don't want that. So I'm going to leave that. We've only got, oh no, we've got Magna Graecia. Again, this has got Field of Mars, which should be finished next turn. Anyway, let's go. Research complete. Supply reforms. Soldiers have strong backs to carry more than just their armour. You have completed a technological advance, giving you an advantage over your rivals. Mission issued. Defender of Rome. Roma. Roma, our eternal city, is beset by the forces of lesser men. Attack them before they can strike. Mars will protect us. Defeat the following army in battle. The Hammer of Cephalan's Etruscan League. Turns remaining 5. Inspired Endeavours 4. Treasury plus 500. Now, as you can see down here, it's got that little exclamation mark I was talking about. But we're going to here and basic land management one as well. So here we have this army. I suspect he's going to attack Neapolis. Okay, I want to swap these armies.
At your command.
Oh no, I can't because I'm recruiting there. Silly me. I was going to say I want to bring him down.
We hunger for battle.
It's a shame I don't have any slingers, but still. Quickly go through these. That's the mission issued. Increasing rank. That's my spy. Research complete. Household expands. Lucius Julius Lebo, General. Gladius. Whereas slashes are rarely fatal, few survive an encounter with the stabbing blade. Plus 5% melee attack skill for all sword-armed units. This character already has a full household, so replace Centre Paul. And you can't see who to do anything with. So, bang, I hit the replace. I don't know what's happened. Who's been replaced? Okay, just a report on the unit. Oh, here we go. Trait gained. Decimus Junius Brutus, Admiral, not quite right. Is this important? Bzz bzz. I haven't made nearly enough honey today. Bzzd. -2 authority, +1 zeal. Great, I've got a nutty admiral. Construction report. And let's just get rid of that. Okay, so here is a little bit of a nasty. 2 units. He's got 4. Let's deal with our agent first. Now, agent's already got actor, so we can have antagonist, agent, oops, or spy. Well, let's go with agent, I think. Can't really move him now because of this unit here.
We hunger for battle.
And what I want to do is actually attack Ariminum with this general. Anyway, there's nothing more to... Oh, actually, I've got 1,690. Auxiliary camp, or shall I specialise on my consecrated ground? I'm not too sure. Let's have a look at the others.
Ready for orders.
I think I'll leave him here, and what I'm going to do is the fortify.
You may as well get comfy, men. Soldiering. It's a good life.
Okay, I'm going to leave that. I'd normally move the ship manually just in case it gets stopped by anything, but I'm going to leave that. Still got 9 food, which is good. Port settlement under siege, Neapolis. Your port settlement is under siege. Should a blockade stop the flow of supplies entirely, the populace will face starvation. Excuse me, and may be compelled to surrender. Sally out with local forces or bring reinforcements to attack the besiegers. Hidden agent exposed, Postumia Scapula. Now, on other campaigns that I've been running, this doesn't seem to be making much of a difference when you get this. Trade gained. Quintus Cornelius General. Why do today what you can put off until next week? Plus 3% construction costs. Okay, so I'm going to have to commit myself to a battle.
To victory!
And he's run off.
none alive!
Right, okay. Okay, let's start the deployment.
General! Jupiter gives us strength! Battle group ready and awaiting orders!
Battle group ready
Commander.
and awaiting orders.
Troops and ready! Hold formation!
Brave Romans to a man. By your command.
Let's turn the flaming shot on.
Infantry!
I think I'll
Stay
keep
in
them spread
formation.
this time.
Levies!
Missiles ready and waiting.
Okay, I think I'm good to go. Let's just hope I don't have one of those capture the flags.
Soldiers, attention! Today we kill as
Here it
many of them
comes.
as we can. That is all. I have no grand strategy to speak of beyond that simple idea. Now, to victory! At speed!
Missile infantry at your command. At the double.
Orders! Double time! Your orders! Riders, advance!
Straight through. Oops, excuse me. So I just want to Italian spearmen, which can be quite nasty actually.
You have orders, sir! Follow me!
Now, according to my recording software that I can see, it says I'm now running with 9 frames a second. But as I'd already said, that it is down to a lot down to the recording software. But nothing is freezing up. Unfortunately, when I don't have the recording software going, it does look a lot smoother.
Halt!
I think CA would do well. I don't know whether they do, but look at some of their competition on these 3D tactical battle games, like such as Scourge of War.
Riders, forward! Riders on me!
Brave Romans to a man.
Okay. I don't seem to have a timer on the battles. I can't remember what the settings I made
General!
for this were. It's not good, is it?
Ride out!
as you can see, my Hastati have got some experience, and my Velites have a little bit of experience as well, so they should stand firm. But it's these Levi that I have my doubts about. But I don't expect them to stand up and take on the spearmen.
Hastati!
You do get the range arc, but it can be a little bit awkward to see. So the range arc is about there, which is probably about halfway. So what I want to do is probably move them all. Well, let's move them.
Riders, forward!
There. Just making sure that I switched off skirmishers.
Commander, at your service.
Oh, here they come. Looks like they just repositioned themselves.
Sons of Mars! Commander!
You can see we're just a little bit short.
Hold,
So
Romans
what
all!
I'm going to do is I'm going to tempt them.
Melee infantry! Forward, advance at speed! Where are the foes worthy to meet me? Reload with haste!
Here comes their infantry.
Advance at speed! As you command!
The men are wavering.
Jupiter gives us strength! Hastati! Cut them down! Understood!
The men are wavering.
So if I can bring them back,
At speed!
got control
Ready
of
and
one.
waiting.
Back! Back! Withdraw!
Riders, advance!
Yes!
The men are wavering.
Let's take them out.
Fall back!
Our general is under attack.
Levies! General!
Forward! Stick forward!
Come on, charge.
Melee
The
infantry!
battle is turning in our favor.
Charge! General!
For full glory!
Make sure they don't come back into it.
Stick engage!
Okay, end battle. So, 840 deployed, 277 losses, 310 kills. 468 deployed, 316 losses, 266 kills. I wonder why there's that difference. Mission successful. Defender of Roma. Roma, our eternal city, is beset by blah blah blah. Defeat any army in battle. So he's still got some forces there.
Now!
Let's release the captives.
You have further orders?
March! Commander.
La Familiaris Statuettes. The family spirits guard every respectful son from harm, plus 5% chance of evading enemy agents. Okay, so Dignitas, and we're going to go for the old commander, which I tend to use. I think I'm going to leave him here, let them recover a little bit. And you have a
Ready for orders.
chunk of money. I thought I'd set him to fortify. Why didn't that take?
You there, get to work.
Maybe because it needs
Yes.
50% of the movement. Maybe on the last turn I'd already moved a fair distance. I thought I hadn't moved anything at all between those turns. It's odd. So 1, 2, 3, 4 years to go before we can get round to that side of Italy. And you think walking is slow. Now I wonder whether to pull him back and move him straight up to Velafri. I don't trust these guys entirely. I think I'm going to leave as is.
Commander.
Maybe move him slightly back in case that
On the move.
navy decides to attack Neapolis. Okay, research complete. Land management. Good land does not look after itself, it needs tending by many hands. Champions of Latinus. Plague. Troubling news. Informants speak of a plague gripping this foreign army. Contact should be avoided. It's these guys. Fair enough. As you can see, they have got a slight greeny humming glow to them. Okay, well I think that's it for this video. I will next time take a little bit more of a look at the diplomacy. And also, shouldn't forget this button here, which gives you a very similar to the diplomacy view. But you can, I've got all these little buttons down here which we'll go over. Anyway, thank you very much for watching.